What's the worst announcement your school ever made? Our principal announced that someone had hacked into the school's grading system right when I had suddenly jumped from failing to straight A's in 3 classes. I'd been failing chemistry, calculus, and physics all semester. My parents were already talking about canceling my graduation trip to Cancun if I didn't get my act together. Then suddenly, overnight, my grades changed from F's to A's. I thought Mr. Rodriguez took pity on me after I stayed late every day that week asking for help. My lab partner, Dylan, kept making these weird comments though, like, "Nice grades, dude," with this smirk on his face. At first, I brushed it off. Dylan was always kind of odd, the type who knew way too much about computers and not enough about making eye contact. But when he offered to help me fix my Spanish grade 2, something felt off. "I don't need help with Spanish," I told him. "I've got a solid C+ there. Could be an A+ by tomorrow," he whispered, tapping his laptop meaningfully. I remember feeling this cold wave of realization wash over me. "Did you do something to my other grades?" He just winked and walked away, leaving me standing there with my heart pounding. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept refreshing the student portal, staring at those shiny new A's where F's had been just days before. Part of me was relieved. Cancun was back on the table, but another part felt sick. Then, last Tuesday, Principal Gomez's voice crackled over the intercom during 3rd period. "Attention students, we've discovered unauthorized access to our grading system. All classes are suspended while we conduct an investigation." The entire school buzzed with rumors. My stomach dropped when I overheard the IT guy telling a teacher they had tracked suspicious activity computers in the science lab. That's when it hit me. Dylan had been using those computers last week while I was talking to Mr. Rodriguez. He'd mentioned something about making things right for me after I helped him pass his driving test. At lunch, I cornered Dylan behind the gym. "What did you do?" I whispered frantically. He just grinned and showed me his phone. A screen recording of him changing not just my grades, but dozens of other students too. $50 per grade change, he bragged. "I've made almost $2,000 already." My blood ran cold when I saw my name in his records. There was actual evidence of this. "You need to change them back," I pleaded. Dylan's smile faded. "Can't. They've locked the system down. Besides, your parents probably already saw those A's." He was right. Mom had already sent a group text about my academic turnaround. Dad had upgraded our Cancun hotel room as a reward. That afternoon, Principal Gomez announced they'd narrowed down the time of the hack and were reviewing security footage from that period. I felt like I might throw up right there in English class. I spent the next day in complete panic, jumping every time the classroom door opened. My hands were shaking so badly, I couldn't even take notes. At 2:15 p.m., the intercom crackled again. Then came the second announcement. "The following students report to the office immediately." My name was 3rd on the list. The walk to the office felt like a death march. Through the office window, I could already see Dylan sitting there, his usual confidence completely drained from his face. I walked into the office to find Dylan already there, head down. On the principal's desk was a flash drive, the one Dylan always wore around his neck. Next to it, my chemistry notebook with all the login details I'd written down after watching Mr. Rodriguez input them.